Hello and welcome Pokemon fans, my name's Kristina and this is my video for Pokemon the video game Commentator Audition. I have a double battle set up for you today between two trainers, Sly X and Matilde. Before the battles get started however, let's take a look at their teams first. In the blue corner we have Sly X using Amoonguss, Gyarados, Tyranitar, and Bisharp. It's clear from this lineup that Sly X is going to be relying on physical attacks with Amoonguss as support. He also has two possible Mega Evolutions here, between Gyarados and Tyranitar. In the red corner we have Matilde using Bisharp, Diggersby, Rotom Wash Form, and Gardevoir. Matilda's team is split between using special attack Pokemon and physical attack Pokemon, and will likely see a Mega Evolution from Gardevoir. Whether or not this is going to be enough to get through the physical attacks of Sly X, we'll have to wait and see, but for now let's get to the battle. Matilda's up first, sending out their Pokemon, Gardevoir and Rotom. Sly X sends out his Pokemon, Amoonguss and Gyarados. Gyarados' ability, Intimidate, is going to lower the attack of Rotom and Gardevoir, but this isn't going to affect them very much considering they're usually special attack Pokemon. Gardevoir's ability, Trace, copies Intimidate and is going to be throwing those attack debuffs back towards Gyarados and Amoonguss. Gyarados is not going to like this very much in the long run for sure. And here is our first Mega Evolution, Mega Gyarados. This is going to change Gyarados' type from Water Flying to Water Dark. This also changes his ability from Intimidate to Mold Breaker. In response to that, Gardevoir is going to Mega Evolve into Mega Gardevoir. In earlier generations, Gardevoir was a purely Psychic type Pokemon, but now with Generation 6, it is now Psychic Fairy type. Amoonguss is going to use Rage Powder, drawing all attacks towards it. This is going to allow for Gyarados to avoid attacks and also set up, which it does right now using Dragon Dance. This is going to boost its attack and speed by one stage. Rotom uses Thunderbolt, likely aimed towards Gyarados, but is redirected to Amoonguss, which won't be very effective. Gardevoir uses Psyshock. This is going to also hit Amoonguss, which will be super effective against this poison type. This is a knockout, our first of the game. Let's see what Sly X sends out in return. This is going to be his Tyranitar. As Tyranitar enters the field, its Sandstream ability takes effect, sending the sand weather effect out onto the field. Gardevoir uses Protect. Gyarados attempts a waterfall, but is protected against from Gardevoir. Tyranitar uses Rock Slide. Normally, this would be attacking both Pokemon, but thanks to Gardevoir protecting, it is safe from damage. Oh, and also flinches on the Rotom. This is not very good start for Rotom here. All other Pokemon take damage from the sand on the field. Matilde decides to withdraw their Gardevoir and replace them with a new Pokemon. Instead, they're sending out their Bisharp. Bisharp definitely has better defenses in the long run against physical attacks. Let's see what Gyarados' Waterfall does. Over half of its HP, that is a very strong attack. Tyranitar uses another Rock Slide, hits both Pokemon this time, brings them both into the yellow. However, Rotom is going to be using its Citrus Berry to boost its HP back over 50%. Oh, but another flinch for the Rotom. That is such bad luck. Hopefully Rotom will be able to get off an attack or two before it gets knocked out. Now it's this time using Protect on the Gyarados, protecting itself. Bisharp attempts a Sucker Punch, however it fails thanks to Gyarados protecting itself. Another Rock Slide brings both of the opposing Pokemon down into the red. No flinch this time. Rotom is going to use Will-O-Wisp, which is seriously going to cripple this Tyranitar. Tyranitar is not going to like the effects of that burn at all. Aside from getting burned every round, its attacking ability is going to be seriously limited. Another Sucker Punch here from The Bisharp hits Gyarados but is not very effective due to it now being a dark type. Gyarados probably realizes that Tyranitar's ability on the field is no longer needed now that it is burned, uses Earthquake and takes out all 3 Pokemon at the same time. All 3 Pokemon were of course weak to ground type moves, so it's not very surprising that this managed to knock out all 3 of them. Now that the field is cleared, all Pokemon remaining are going to be sent out onto the field. Sly X sends out his own Bisharp, Matilde sending out once again their Gardevoir, and for the first time in the battle, their Diggersby. Diggersby being a new Pokemon from Generation 6, going to be using Protect to either scout or keep itself safe from those strong Water-type moves from Gyarados. Gyarados attempts a Waterfall, but once again is protected against. Gardevoir uses Thunder Wave against Gyarados. This will paralyze it and also cripple its speed. Sly X's Bisharp uses an Iron Head. This is super effective and a stab attack against a fairy type like Gardevoir. Stab, or STAB, stands for same type attack bonus. This means types of the same type as the Pokemon are going to do extra damage. Diggersby attempts an Earthquake. Now that it can hit Gyarados, that is no longer a flying type, manages to knock out Bisharp, and Gyarados manages to hang on with 7 HP. In return, sends its own Waterfall after it. This will be super effective, and manages to knock out Diggersby. This is the end of the round. Congratulations to Sly X. This was a very close battle here at the very end here. At the beginning, it seemed like it was going to be Matilde who will be breaking away, since it managed to get the first attack and first KO off. However, Sly X managed to return with its strong attack moves and take out most of the Pokemon on the opposing team. At the end, Diggersby Earthquake might have been able to finish off both of the Pokemon if it had managed a crit against Gyarados, but unfortunately it was not strong enough this time. Once again, my name is Kristina, and thank you for joining me for my video commentary. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and trainers, continue battling.